again, another video. We're going to talk about how narcissists they get in and use the information that's being put out there, whether it's through the web or through social media or through platforms like this. How they get a hold of this information and use it as their decoy, right? Use it to cover up and be able to portray themselves furthermore as a victim, right? This is another element of the game, y'all. Y'all got to understand this. Narcissists are constantly on the prowl looking for an advantage or some sort of point and how they can have a one up on their victims or whatnot. So I just want to drop this on y'all, give y'all some insight, a little bit of input into this. Now, why is this important to discuss this? Because a lot of you, just as you come here and you get the information and you learn things and you begin to discover uh, the, the terminology of narcissistic personality disorder, and you have and come into a certain understanding of what you're dealing with, you begin to know how to better assess these type of individuals, or you should, after a while, learn and come into a position of knowing how to better assess these individuals and dissect what you're dealing with. Also, we have to remember that this information is public, it's open to, and it's free to everyone. And so, by that being said, there's going to be a lot of things that get picked up by these same narcissists that can, browse and discover just as equally the same information as you are. And in many cases, what I'm starting to find is that they're using it and using the information and portraying themselves as the victims, right? As they or they themselves have been victimized. And they know the terminology, they know about, the gaslighting and all this. And so, by chance, if you run into someone, whether it's now or in the future, and you start hearing this, and remember, I talk about how false rapports or fake rapports are built, and it's also a tactic that the narcissists use um, to create a sense of trust in the other person by giving an experience that's similar to yours, and being able to explain it and relate and seem relatable and understanding of what you went through. Now, this is something that's happening or could be happening more frequently because of the simple fact that they are studying and watching and learning just as the same as you are. And so when you see a person in this capacity of using the false or fake rapport on being a victim or being exposed to someone who is narcissistic, when them where they themselves at least may be the perpetrator, right? But because they've learned, they know exactly the words to use. They can depict or illustrate a situation that would be deemed as relevant to yours, or relatable to yours, thus giving you the impression that this is someone who has experienced the same thing that you've experienced and that you can probably trust. Because why would a victim of this want to put you through what you both should be able to understand is by being relatable to an experience is unwanted. You don't want to go through that again. So why would a person who's been a victim try to do what they've um, try to put you at least through a situation like that, and they themselves have been in it and have been hurt by it. So this in return would open up the other person into being receptive to the narcissist who's actually putting on the act, who's actually, pretending to be someone who has been victimized and understanding of you, and now your trust is beginning to open up, right? This is why this is so important, because many of you who find yourselves in the recovery position right now, the game and the dynamic of how this is going to change up, y'all. Because, again, it's not like this information is privy to only a certain select. It's just generalized and open. Anybody can get to it. So this is it kind of creates kind of like a challenge or a playtime for the narcissist, because it's like, oh, okay, I know what they're going to be looking for. I know what they're going to be wanting to see. So let me adapt and adjust my behaviors, my methods, um, and my verbiage and my language. Let me adapt it. Let me adjust it to where it's not in sync with what everyone is learning right now. You see how that works? Because they are able to get so much information that they can literally customize another character that flies under the radar of being discovered by someone who has become enlightened or educated on the narcissistic behaviors, right? The narcissist can then for create a character that is uh, basically that can be seen as safe or neutral, because they themselves a victim themselves, right? And they're able to give accounts and give you details of how they were put into a situation, which the narcissist, if they're a narcissist, they will create or make up a situation completely fabricated that would be quickly identifiable to you as something that someone would go through, having been or experienced or having been experienced or exposed to a narcissist at some point. And so at that point, you're like, okay, this person's been there. They understand. They're able to, to relate and even give me pointers on things of what I should do and stuff like this. And that is only because they have been studying. They've been studying everything, all the information that is out there currently about narcissism. And so now they can be more effective at their game, at their manipulation, because they can blend in. Remember, these individuals who have these type of personality disorders, only in general, they blend in with society now, and they find ways, and they've been doing this for centuries or periods of time, just blending in with general society. That's all they do, really. They find ways to blend in to where their behavior is not so easily recognizable to the general masses of people who are normal. And so, in essence, the narcissist basically finds that way to um, get people to accept them based on the illusion of them appearing just as normal as you are, or having a lot in common as you do. And so we begin to open up and make friends, or can engage into what we believe is a relationship with these imposters, because that's all they are, is imposters. And they do heavily rely on the same information as you are, but instead of helping themselves and healing, they're using it to as an arsenal, or a part of their weaponry for manipulation, psychological manipulation. Because at this point, they see what the victims or the individuals who are normal are learning about them. Now, even though they may not, again, classify themselves as narcissists or really understand it or identify themselves as that, they do know and they are able to recognize the things and the traits that these individuals do that's becoming of them themselves or that is relative to themselves as well. So they know what they do, they know the tactics that they use, they do know that. And so they have to always stay up to date. So it's like another operating system. They go from the 2.0 to the 3.0 and they just keep upgrading that like cell phones. As the knowledge increases for normal people, you have to be mindful that it is also increasing for these narcissistic individuals as well. And they're gaining knowledge and they're gaining counter tactics to counter the stuff that we are learning on how to deal with them, right? They're all about infiltration. So infiltrating and disguising themselves to appear just as common or just as normal as everyone else, when in fact they're not. Just something to think about. Wanted to put that out there to y'all. Share your thoughts on that, because it's definitely something that I've thought about many a times, and I would assume would happen. So anyway, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Be sure to, if you want one-on-ones, you can email me at asscgroup.com or Quinn Holiday at asscdirect.com. I'm sorry, at asscgroup.com. And yeah, March 30th also, I will be in Dallas having the Narcissist Recovery Tour where we'll be getting into a lot of things on recovering and getting yourself back on track. Anyway, appreciate all y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Till next time, we'll talk soon.